Hello and welcome back to our Piecing Friendships class. During the coronavirus, we are not able to meet, so we're doing it via YouTube. We are making masks right now. This is going to be a simple accordion mask. It's not going to have a pocket for a filter. This is just a simple mask to use not in a major sickening area, but just walking around or whatever. So what we need is 3 pieces, an outer and inner, and a lining. The lining is actually t-shirt material, which is a pretty good woven material. Little thing I need to tell you about the outside fabric. Really doesn't matter about the inside, but the outside fabric is definitely, if you have a directional fabric, you need to make sure you're cutting it in the right direction. I almost made a mistake. I cut this one. My little men are standing up, and the fabric actually is going to be going this direction. So this one is not going to work. So I cut me another piece with the little men standing in the right direction. So I'm going to take my t-shirt fabric, lay it down. If it's curling, make sure it curls up. We're going to lay our pretty material, our top side, on top of that. And as you're putting it on and lining it up together, you can make sure that curl goes away. They should all be about the same size. Somewhere around 7 by 8 or 7 by 9, something in that direction. Just something that will go over your face like this. And then the 7 is definitely long enough. Maybe too long for some people. And then we take our inside fabric, which is actually what's going to be touching your face, and you lay it pretty side down to pretty side. Okay, you can pin it if you want, or you can use clips, either one. We are making this not to go around your ear, but to go over your head and around your neck. But I'm doing it a little differently, so I think this will help, plus save elastic as well. So I've cut elastic pieces, 2 of them, that are about 8.5 inches long. And usually you would put them on the narrow side, one on each side. You would put it on like this, one on each side. But we're going to do it the opposite, and we're going to do it one on each side of the long side. And yes, it is going to pull a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold down the top. You're going to put this here. I'm just going to use a clip. The lining is not matching up quite right. There we go. Just like this. I'm just going to use a clip here on the end. And then I'm going to pull this. Don't curl it or anything, or twist it. Just put it on this side. Oops. And you're going to put another clip. The reason I put a clip is because I'm going to take it off and put this over it as well, and then reclip it. Just make sure that your elastic stays there. And yes, it is going to pull a little bit, but that's okay. We can adjust as we sew. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side, the other long side. Have another piece. This is just a trial for me, so I hope it works out the way I want it to. Again, don't twist it. Keep it as straight as possible. And put it back on this side. And we're going to take our top piece and put it in. And take our top piece again. I know it's not real easy because it is curled up a little bit. It's not laying flat anymore, but we will get it. Now we're going to put our elastic in. I want you to put your elastic about a ½ inch away from the edge. I want you to do it on the long side. Same thing on the other side. About a ½ inch in and clip. We're going to take the lining fabric, bring it over, line it up with the edge. Take your clip off and reclip with that piece as well. Do the other side the same way. And then we'll be ready to sew shortly. Now we're going to sew these down with a ¼ inch, almost all the way around, just leave an opening on one of the narrow sides, enough so that you can turn the whole thing around. So I'll show you that when we get there. So this is the way it looks so far. This is the t-shirt. This is the inside that touches the face. I sewed it all the way around except for this little section right here. See, there's no seams there, so I can turn this around. I'm going to trim the edges just to make it so that I can get the points out better, and I'm going to turn it around and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got it turned. You can see I've got the mask elastics here. I used a point turner to get the points out pretty well. Haven't got to be perfect, but you know, out pretty good. Still have the hole here, but I'm going to take it now to the ironing board and press everything real nice and flat. Get this ready to close, and then we're going to start doing our pleats, and we're almost done. Okay, we have our elastic in on both sides. I put my casing on. All you had to do is sew like a little rectangle. Leave one side open. I've got my pipe cleaners. I've got 2 links of this long, which is what, 2½ inches maybe? No, almost 4 inches. Don't know my inches. So almost 4 inches. Where I left the opening so that we could turn it, that's where I slid it in. Then I closed the casing off, and then I just top stitched all the way around, So that closed the opening. All we got to do now is do our pleats. So I'm going to take it to the ironing board, and I'm actually going to iron my pleats in, and then we'll come back and we'll sew it, and then we'll be finished. Okay, I have sewn the pleats down. Not sure how good you can see it. Pulls up, has the nose guard. Oops. The 2 pieces of elastic. All you have to do is pull it like this. You may have to adjust the length for you. Once you get it on there, just adjust it to your face. Pinch it at the nose, and there we go. I hope everybody can make a couple of these and help out the community. It's not too hard. You may have to adjust the elastic. It does seem a little tight on me. Like this was 8¼ inch. so you might make it a 9 or something. And I hope everybody does a good job with these and gives them to their loved ones or whoever may be in need. Thanks for watching.